able to get it because you know that there's unwanted visitors in your turf.
And once again, they didn't really give. Oh, this is different. This different, right? But this is bad news because once again, 3 members they might be gunning down to Istricto, and he is going down. And these resources will not be put into good use. But the 40 will create the fort as this shield XP device will be the defense. But Daisy and other members, they know where Cost is. And they are just making sure to take him down. But Achi up front as the defense, he will be safe enough.
Now, this was the thing. Earlier, Hollow evaded this. Like, they chose to go up towards the Nova Planetarium Annex. But this time, they're like, we're going to be facing you, fanboy. We're going to make sure that you don't get the best of the best there in Sunflower Shopping Mall. Over on the other side of the map, we're seeing some kills here from All-Star and Tyrant. Speaking of them, they're still going at it. Bulldozer's down.
All-Star Ace, 3 members down. They're going to use their respawners at a different spot. But I just want to go back with Istricto, Powerhouse fanboys, because I saw that he's waiting for revive. It means that he already spent his respawner and he dropped at the compound to flank.
Yes,
Hollow.
to flank Hollow, but unfortunately it was
costing.
I think it was the 40. He was able to get a good scope. And I think it was an AK-77 to be able to gun him down. Like, super precise. I mean, this is what you expect, right? Coming into PC. And now Tyrant over here at Riverview Park. There's a lot of loot here at Riverview Park. So I'm liking this. And 11 squads left here. So Tyrant, they're going to be playing out nice and slow, getting in. I guess this is one of my favorite spots. But Fanboy and Hollow, they're still not done yet.
They are still going at it. But Hollow and Fanboy returning the favor with each other. But Konsk is already down. The same as Drew Eric. It is on the bridge.
Yonwoo is still here though.
Yonwoo is using the EMP shock as a defensive mechanism to stop
But it gives so much of the information.
Yeah, and he got scanned. That's a blinding mark, and he got shot as Karma will be biting them at their back. And this is bad news for Powerhouse fanboys because you gotta remember, they don't have the respawners already for some members.
Now this is Hollow's making a statement saying, this is our turf. This is our empire. And earlier, they did give it out to them, right? They made fanboys stay in Sunflower Shopping Mall. And this time, they're going to be a lot more aggressive. Bulldozer going to get gunned down there by Tyrant. There's still going to be more up around the corner, though. Squad number 4. But Tyrant has been gunning their way down all across the map. So far, they've been not eliminating it, but they've been gunning down a lot of squads that are on their way. Plus the flamethrower to add up to all of that.
And Tyrant right now, they are in a comfortable spot. But after Hollow chasing it around, you can see at the back, someone is coming in from the Sunflower Mall. While here at Sanctuary Tower, you have Next Move and Paragons bailing themselves out after Paragons enjoying all of the resources. At this side, visitors coming in.
Yep, squad number 10 over onto Sanctuary Tower. I think this is a tight spot to be in if you're Paragons. How do you close in here? And I guess this is the best spot to be in before you want to try and siege Sanctuary Tower. But again, it is not safe in the spot. A lot of people want that area. Here comes DD.
Oh, Digital Devils. And you know that they are out for blood or just passing by. But of course, with a few breather, as they don't want to commit. Fanboys hitting pretty on at 30 points. Pretty high, as followed by 19 points only, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they did a drive-by, kind of like drive-through. What order do you want? Oh no, okay, never mind. We're gonna be canceling that one. They actually, that's pretty smart from DD, right? Not over-committing, knowing that the other team
They don't have information inside the building.
Yeah, plus they want to make sure that their vehicles are still up to make the runaway.
Yeah, so it's still intact for getaway. But Next Move might be getting away as a Hollow man once again around construction site. Modern X Lethal. They might be this might be the revenge coming in from Powerhouse fanboys because they are the ones who's taking down members of Hollow. But right now, Modern Darwin transformed, pushing them, burning them even further, and this is looking a lot of scary for Modern X Lethal, but Hollow, they are paying the price for overstaying at the Sunflower Mall into the construction site. But you can see the drone cam, a different fight coming in, next move, and the brother team or sister team, Hollow X.
Yep, they're still gonna go at it. Fortunately enough for Hollow, the main team, they did have the respawners up, right? When they went up against Fanboy. But if that was Fanboy, another story, they would have been out, right? So Hollow, now they have to reposition over on the other side. The sister team, Hollow X.
Streak! No streak as next move might be the ones going to eliminate Hollow. MJ, Hollow X rather. And still, they are going at it.
There's
But
Kit
might be going for the kill, but he needs the med kit and is not going to be the one's going to survive. But Drin is there, still doing his best. But the movement coming in from Pew as they are still comfortable enough to stay here. Still, those squads have been eliminated, but you get the divulge. They get the information. That's a EMP shock. They are still the one who's going to make it at top as Hollow X is eliminated. Early exit from this map, but the backup coming in, Tyrant, Inferno, and putting in flames everyone like an Inferno. Are they the next team to be out? But Tyrant with a proper timing once again.
They get out, they get the vehicle, they know that the zone is closing in, and now Winter gonna be getting in those med kits. Nice call there by Tyrant. They're not gonna overcommit at this point, but at least willing to take the loot outside.
Yes, and once again, the resource management, if they can find inside the circle, they are willing to go for an extra mile and get those kills.
Level 5 armors for Tyrant, who has just taken in the loot from that squad that just gone down, and Paragons is in the most prime position, being the ones that dropped in at Sanctuary Tower first, so they have a much better view of whoever's gonna go in, try to gatekeep them. But as of the moment, the other squads, right, they're gonna think of a way on how they can go in. They actually moved out, so they might actually face in squad now. It's actually here on top, trying to get a good eye onto Paragons. They are having a problem with how to close in, though. Back taking shots.
Okay.
The pot shots are just working.
Oh!
The defender damage, right? It's insane. I've actually tried it. And I see why. I see why the teams are going for it. Even though it was nerfed, adjusted, it's still pretty much very viable, especially here in the PC.
Different here.
Aim is down! Aim on the back!
From there as Ace. Will not let it happen, but Cosbang, they are going to cost the game. And they might be the next team to be eliminated as it was reduced to 8.
What?
An early exit from Naos?
And that is actually the answer, Paragons, to take down Naos, the one on top here. Again, I have to hide. And this time, they made the springboard work already. And
this
no
time,
difference.
It's Paragon only versus Naos, right? But this time, they got visitors as Tyrant against All-Star from a different building, rather. This is not the building we're in. There is Paragons, but I think this is another team.
Yeah, it's Kaizen and Tyrant.
Yes, Kaizen and Tyrant. They are looking at James UGG. Might be the one who's calling GG if he's going to take all of those buladas.
James,
and does the proper damage is Sky. Making sure to get that kill.
I love this. The composition from the side of the PC division. It's just a defender and the White Dwarf. You haven't seen anything else. Maybe if the MG6 comes up, they're going to be able to take it. But this is the classic combo. See, defender, White Dwarf, or maybe defender, Jupiter, it still pretty much works. And you've seen the insane damage that they were able to dish out, making sure that the other team is not able to go out unscathed. Now we see 7 and 4 in close proximity. Not so sure if they have some information on each other, because they're actually... It seems like 7 just has the much better resources, but I think Zeno, he gets spotted. He can't get out of this.
Checking corners, and that's gonna be it. We are reduced to the 5 squads remaining in the kill feed right now. Fanboy against Hollow. How are they going to work?
Man, I actually thought, this is the thing, right? When you actually take down one squad, take down 3 members, like, where's the last one? And it's a good thing that they were able to eliminate that, or that would have been either a problem for them, making sure that there's lesser problems to deal with here in this situation. Modern, DD, they're in this building. They have the high ground, but squad number 6, it looks like Modern will be a little bit more aggressive. Are they gonna? Okay, they're actually gonna evade that. That's what they've been doing, right?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
driving by, getting that information.
Playing it safely.
Yeah. They just do the scans and making sure that no one's in the area. So they're just taking as much resources as they can.
Yeah. And the resource, once again, making sure to capitalize on those early pickups. But once again, Modern is around. Doesn't really want to check the warehouse, and they might be aware as we are seeing shots.
From DD.
Yeah,
Oh, but
DD,
I think it's on the opposite
upper.
position.
Yeah.
No,
On
I
the
don't think
high
it's
ground.
I don't think it's DD. So it's coming from the top where Sanctuary Tower
Yeah.
is. So
I believe DD did one shot or pot shot against Modern, and then
they
someone from
took-
the high ground
Yeah, they did
is
the exact
taking
same thing.
advantage, right? I believe that was Paragon's building.
yeah. It was Paragons. Yeah, I see them on the map. So it was them. So if that was Modern, that could have been either like Paragons coming down for a third
Yeah.
party, right? That
And-
would have been different. So they have to thank
Yeah.
Modern at this point for playing it out nice and safe, waiting to make their next move.
But you can see someone wanted to flank or check
Yeah, I
the
think
supply
phased.
drop. Yeah, phased.
No one is actually going to the supply drop even.
Yes,
But wait.
There's Kaizen and then there's Paragon.
Hold on, if FaZe actually tries to go for it, he might actually be done for because Paragons is all huddled in that area, making
Yeah.
sure that Modern will be gunned down if ever they do that FaZe
But
check.
the thing is, they are the ones who shooting some bullets against Digital Devil, so it gives a lot of information that someone is on that building. So I think that's why FaZe getting those doubts, and not entirely. And it feels like they are the ones who wanted to bait out
Okay.
the supply instead.
All right, so we see Kaizen over on the other side, and you know, Modern is just like, we want to make sure that we get that. We want to get that loot. We want to get that mouse fridge,
Yeah.
as we call it.
Because-
Full of goodies.
Yeah, and at the same time, it feels like someone needs to upgrade their armor and setting on an orange. But
Yeah, I think
that's
most of Modern has
that's out
orange,
in
right?
the open, and that's will be the second drop in the line of the first drop.
We see oh wait, hold on. We see Fanboy here as well, but they're actually quite
Yeah.
isolated in this map. So I think with 5 squads remaining, numbers advantage with the other squads that are all complete, it would be much better to
Yeah.
hide out at this point for
So
Fanboys.
it means they are not eliminated early on. They just need to be consistent. They
Yeah.
already backed down the map one. It means a different squad has been.
Gabon's already there. There's also another one here on the other side for Kaizen, but yes.
They're providing cover fire.
Yep,
But
yep.
Kaizen onto the
Oh,
side.
Gabon's
They
taking
got
a lot of
their
damage.
Oh, getting a lot of damage indeed. But 1-3 to stop. Those shots can regenerate. They also have their vehicles, but it is being burned down by Paragon. They're not going to stop. They got the defenders.
Yep.
They are still shooting.
But Fanboys is not going to be a problem. Because there's only 2 of them left, and now Yeonwoo!
Back in a good position, protecting themselves against squad number 7.
Now 6 right there in the middle, Modern in a very, very good spot.
Yunmo is out.
Yeah, Yeonwoo is out, so now
He
it's...
got executed.
Is it? Oh, it's only Daisy left here. So 5 squads, it's going to be a 4v4v4v4v1.
Yeah. Okay.
To sum it all up.
Yeah, as Daisy being patient, but he is outside the zone, and you can definitely see that that's an open area. You can it is covered with different teams from all angles. How Daisy's going to survive?
DD as well, right behind that hill. I'm actually waiting for how they will approach Paragons because they can actually surprise them, knowing that Paragons is putting their resources towards Modern
Yeah.
over on the other side. So they might actually pull off a surprise here for DD. They just have to play this out well, but it seems like they're going to make a detour knowing that the circle is going to be closing into where Modern and Kaizen is. So they're actually going to be threading towards the edges of the circle. And now Paragons, again, they've been playing this very nice and safe.
They might be getting the same idea of going onto the cliff, or possible of Paragons
but the
going
circle.
up against
The circle, though.
Squad 8. But yeah, the circle.
They might actually converge
They might
in
be
front. In front, right? Oh no, DD and squad number 5, 6 right in the middle. I'm not so sure why Kaizen is not making a move. They have the best of armor here. Fanboys, we're gonna. Oh my goodness!
Oh,
Daisy's
no.
out. Here in the circle, and now we're down to our last 4 squads.
Oh,
we haven't made any move just yet, but here is Paragons along with Modern.
That's a bad positioning once again.
Paragons in the middle.
Tarantula with the pressure. They need to get in.
Oh, there's
Absolute
the
gravity
ability.
coming in from Darwin.
And the
EMP
EMP.
shot. Trying to place them safely, but that's the damage. That's the armor, but not broken. But once
No,
someone is
Paragons are
down,
falling one by one.
Lakashi is out. Modern against Paragons. Who's going to win? No one still. They are still complete. They don't need to think as much as they need, as they are the ones who's getting the position.
And now Kaizen, they're gonna try to join in the party. Darwin from the back.
Okay, no absolute gravity. So it's time for
No
Kaizen.
ultimates up just yet here
Yeah.
for Modern. They've used it all up.
Yeah, for the single
Yeah, and now
team.
Kaizen can go in, but at least they have the full armor here. Kaizen has a Tarantula, by the way. That's a very big problem. Now DD threading on the edges of the circle. How will they close in?
Oh no, as Buladas going up against Digital Devils. What are they going to do? They got the vehicles, but they are living on the edge of the circle. Might be falling edge of the cliff. But you can see Modern
Modern as well.
onto the side. They got into
They
the
got full
structure.
armor. Oh my goodness.
Oh no, this is looking bad for Kaizen if they push the structures inside. But Modern, they have the big brain play on going to low ground and run all the way to north.
Oh no, low ground and maybe taking Kaizen by surprise, knowing that they have better artillery at this point. Oh man, this is so difficult for Modern. DD as well gonna go in towards Paragon, and now I think it's only Maestro left here for Paragon. So if they manage to take him out, that should be favorable. We might be down to our last 3 squads, but we see here Modern as well
Oh, Jing.
holding it out up against DD.
Jing being punished, but
He just has a
Modern
tree.
still waiting for anyone to come in. No one wants to jump in. Modern will pull the trigger. They are the ones who look for the fight. Who's going
there's-
to go down? They still got the vehicles. They can bail out.
DD's
but still,
DD's
the
low.
patience game. But top 3 teams who got eliminated, as we still have Modern against Kaizen. They're not letting this go. Digital Devils, so Paragons is out at 4v4v4. And that's gonna be it, as Space was able to snag God Broke. Might be the God Slayer that we need.
Kaizen.
Vox right
Modern.
now, still pushing. You
So
got the
much
absolute
ultimates.
gravity, respecting the vision erosion. They have their own time to regenerate, but you can see Kaizen,
And
they
now
are
it's
running low,
up in
and
the
they
open.
are running late as the jump
here's
in,
EMP.
EMP shock from Modern, and this will be lethal to take out Kaizen, and their bodies are flies, just going
at the
down
bottom, though.
one after a round, but the shock is there, and everyone's getting electrified by 2 EMP shock,
Oh,
but
no,
where are we
Kaizen
going
numbers
to
are low.
position? Still, they are complete.
caught in the
Digital
middle. Kaizen's
Devils,
caught in the
they
middle.
are the one to unleash hell, as the MG7 will be used by Astri. Hillary G with the white
Oh, no,
mark,
Kaizen's out.
lasering everyone out. It's Modern against this member of Digital Devils, Modern.
A lot of fancy.
Delivering still the lethal ending.
Oh my goodness, that was probably the most numbers of fancy footworks that I've ever seen. Can you imagine fighting in a bridge?
Yeah,
In an open-
there's a bus, there's
There's a lot of
bridge.
things. Lots of EMPs
Yeah,
with
2 EMPs.
and a vision erosion.
And then Digital Devils jumping into an EMP shock.
And I think an EMP plus, I think there was
And
2
their
isolated
own
ones. Yeah,
EMP
their own
shock.
EMP too. So, wow. Modern playing it nice and safe, and phased actually being the MVP for this match, having 6 kills. I think it just goes to show his aggressiveness that he has the full armor here for
Yeah.
the side of